Hello students of 10th standard. We have started the lesson number 10, disaster management from your science section B part. So today we are going to see some new points from this, you can say, lesson. So which are they? That are nothing but the first aid and emergency actions. See, before this, in many classes you have studied about the first aid. First aid is nothing but a treatment given to the victim before going to the hospital, or whichever the victims that are, you can say, injured into the disaster, they are given the first aid. So see, this knowledge helps us in many ways to cure the, you can say, victims, or to give you can say, relief for the, you can say, victims. For this, what you have to do, see that use of this knowledge is useful for offering the help to classmates or people around facing any disaster or injured therein. So see, if your classmates or any people surrounding you, if they are injured, then you can give this first aid treatment by which they can get a relief for some moment, then you can shift them into the hospital. Sometimes we have to face the disaster to our own unawareness. Some symbols given beside are seen, used around us. These symbols can be ignored. Such symbols are useful to avoid the meshes. So see, there are, you can say, symbols or you can say signs given in your textbook. They are about the, you can say, inflammable gas, or you can say explosives are there, then flammable liquid. So these are nothing but the, you can say, symbols or the signs which are given or which are printed at some certain places. We are unaware of that and the disaster happens there. Then see next one, page 117. See there are some pictures of the disaster. Which precautions would you have to take during this disaster? See, there is a, you can say, picture of the, you can say, earthquake is there. We have seen how we have to, what care we have to take before the, you can say, earthquake and after the earthquake, or you can say before the disaster and after the disaster. There is a forest lit on fire, or you can say there is a snake bite for a person. So these are the various disasters given. So we have learned in the, you can say, previous classes how we have to overcome such disasters, or what we have to do after happening of the such disasters. See, there are also pictures given in your book. See there, 10.14, various activities are given. So how you can shift the persons, or what are the, you can say, things that you have to follow whenever you have to take the injured to the hospital. You may take him on your hands, you may take him on your back, you may take him on your shoulders, then you may carry him on the, you can say, stretcher. Various types of the things are given. If the victim is affected by some, you can say, disaster, first let the air come near him. Keep him in an open space. These all things, all the pictures whichever are given there, various activities are given in your book. The emergency conditions, various transportation methods that are nothing but, you can say, cradle method, carrying on a back, carrying on a hands, all these are followed to carry the victim to the hospital. The methods depend upon the condition of the, you can say, victim. So which method we have to follow? This method depends upon the victim. What is the stage of that victim, or how much that person has been affected. On that we have to decide that how we have to carry the person. We we face different types of a major or minor disasters in our daily life. Whenever you see, there are, you can say, different types of the disasters in our daily life. There are, you can say, accidents are there, stampede is there, then again injuries in fighting is there, electric shock is there, burns are there, heat attack is there, then see snake bite is there, dog bites are there, fire due to the short circuit, then again epidemic of any diseases. All this happens around us, and in this situation which decision we have to take, these all depends on us. Victims of this disaster need to be offered some primary help before actual medical treatment. First aid is useful in such circumstances. So see, first aid is a, you can say, treatment given to the victim before he goes to the hospital. Here I have given some objectives of the first aid. What we have to do? Why we have to apply the, you can say, first aid? Because we want to minimize the effect of the disaster. We have to relieve the pain of that victim. We have to rescue that victim from the death. We have to improve his condition, or before going to the hospital we have to give him the treatment so that he may not suffer more. We have to save his life, or what we have to do? We have to prevent degradation of conditions of the victims in the disaster. So these all things we have to do whenever the person is affected by some of the disaster. So what we have to do? Actually we want to minimize his, you can say, the effect of whatever he has endured. We want to minimize that effect. See, for first aid, there is a first aid kit and it is essential. So it is essential more to give the first aid treatment. You can see there are various types of the equipments which are present in the first aid kit, or you can say first aid box. This material is used for the, you can say, first aid treatment. We can also prepare a first aid kit. We ourselves, we can prepare a first aid kit, or it is also available in the market. It is also important, see, to use whatever the material available to given condition for the first aid. Whatever the conditions are there, we have to use that. Meet the medical officer, doctor from a village, and collect the information about providing the first aid. See, what are the, you can say, necessary things whichever are present in the first aid kit, or you can say first aid box I have given here. Bandage strips are there, wound gauze is there, triangular and circular bandage is there, medicated cotton is there, hand gloves are there, clean and dry cloth pieces, soap, antiseptic, safety pins, blade, small pins, needle, band-aid, torch, scissor, thermometer and petroleum jelly. So these are, you can say, necessary articles which are to be present into the, you can say, your first aid kit. Then see, whether there had been mock drill by the firefighters under the disaster management scheme in your school. Which techniques did you see during the drill? So what is there? See, you are learning into the school. You are taking a education into the school. If your school meets with a disaster of fire, then is there mock drill taken in your school? See, here we are going to learn about the, you can say, mock drill. It is nothing but a, what is mock drill? It is nothing but a, you can say, practice to check the preparedness of facing the disaster in your, you can say, school. As early as possible, virtual apparent situation of disaster is created to check the reaction time for any type of a disaster. So mock drill is nothing but a, you can say, it is type of one drill which is taken to see that are you prepared for any disaster or no, or if such disaster happens in your school, what you are going to do. See there, trained personals observe their responsibilities to check the execution of the plan designed for the disaster redressal. This mock drill is taken by the trained person and they show you how you have to take the mock drill. Then see, it also checks the efficiency of the system prepared for the disaster redressal. Mock drill is arranged on disaster of a fire in various schools by the, you can say, fire fighters. It includes, so see, whatever is there, it includes the demonstration of extinguishing the fire, rescuing the people who are trapped into this disaster, into the high floors of the building, rescuing the persons who is caught into the fire or whose clothing has catched the fire. Activities are arranged by the, you can say, police, fire and voluntary organization. See, there are some objectives of the mock drill. So, what are the objectives of the mock drill that we have to see? So, see, evaluating the response. How is our response to the disaster? Coordination between the departments of the disaster control. Identification of own abilities. Improving ability of a quick response of a disaster. Checking the competency of a planned action. Identifying the possible errors and risks. So, these are all nothing but the, you can say, the objectives of the mock drill. Always remember, do not chouse or push each other while using staircase in the school. Whenever you are using the staircase into the school, don't push any another or don't make there too much, you can say, chows. Then see, important helplines should be known by you. There should be management board or you can say chairman's number or the management committee number should be there. Disaster control units number, that is nothing but 108, or ambulance number 102. All firefighting force, that is nothing but 101. All these things should be there on the board. Do not touch any unclaimed object. Any unclaimed object you should not touch, and you should not also spread the rumors. Do not make chows at the crowded places. Don't make crowd at any places. So, these you have to remember.